Alright, I'm back from my break. Let's try to find this quest in Hyrule Castle Town. Find the suspicious guard. Assume it's one of the guards outside here. Hmm. I do like this game's take on the castle guards. Why do you ask? Go to the barracks, okay. Well, if they're an imposter, they don't need to take any equipment, but sure. Who needs a horse when I have a belated horse? I noticed this before. The piece of heart placement in this is pretty solid. Where are the barracks? You're welcome. Maybe it's not in the castle proper. That looks like barracks. All right, here we go. Beecher. Assume it's the original guy, right? Writes the echo. Find the damaged equipment. Someone's ringing my doorbell. I'm gonna go check on it real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I gotta find damaged armor somewhere. I've already done the bottom of the well. Let's say here. Guess they'll have an obviously messed up outfit. Okay, I should have plenty of these guys. There you go, kid. You want a water one next? Yeah, chill out, kid. Thanks, kid. Okay. Somebody here has beaten up armor. And if the guard already has a message above their head, I assume they're cleared. Nothing to report. Could be someone in a house somewhere. See anybody on the ramparts that is particularly suspicious. I feel like I've talked to every guard. Is it a guard that's outside in the castle town, or are they in the castle somewhere? Okay. Are they inside or on the walls? I want to make sure they're not like somewhere halfway across the world. Zol no one's seen. One of the automaton Zol. I'm worried that it's someone I talked to and just walked past like several times. Saw that mic crystal for the first time. Yeah, he's the one who pointed me to the whole armor thing.
Yeah.
He's the one who had the armor replaced.
Hi.
Yeah, so is it in the castle walls or on the castle walls, or is it anywhere outside of this area? Okay, I assume that's one Dompe can make.
Oh.
So not in one of the buildings, you said outside. Must be like behind a wall or something. Not in a building. I feel like I've talked to every guard, unless if it's like hidden behind a wall where I can't visibly see him, like Luigi and Mario RPG. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I think I give up. Maybe there was a little line of dialogue when they were talking about the missing armor that hinted as to where it's supposed to be. I get a more explicit clue. I think I've talked to every guard in town. So it's some other NPC outside, inside the gates who isn't dressed like a guard. Someone has a spear but no helmet and no armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says he lost his armor and his spear. I don't see anyone. Everybody has a spear. There's no one standing around who has a spear who isn't in armor. I feel like I've talked to every NPC. Is it someone in plain sight? Is there just some NPC that I just happen to have not talked to? Well, I'd already talked to him and already mentioned that to him. Okay, just tell me who it is. I have no idea. I'm sorry, you guys. This shouldn't be taking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I think I've talked to every NPC. Okay. Cool.
Hi. Ah.
That's why. Like, I feel like I checked everything. I don't... Open to the idea that I'm just stupid and missed something, but... And I've talked to him a couple times, but it doesn't work until General Wright comes back. Okay, there's like a line here. It's only accessible from below. Okay, I see. Okay, and that unveiled whatever this line was. Like they established that long line there for a reason. There's nothing up here, so I guess not. Okay, go get General Wright. An echo? Crown each pedestal. Demonstrate the power of echoes. Improve your wisdom. Those are the braziers in here. Ancient orb echo. Cool. Guys, optional. Like the orbs in the Breath of the Wild temples. Oh, there's one hidden back here. Could be their relative distances. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see it. The Deku Baba's right on top of it. Oh, because my orb is out? Oh, that's complicated. Okay, I didn't appreciate it. Didn't realize I was reserving particles there, so you have to have 6 triangles to do this. Or 5, I guess, if you use that starting one and just throw it on one. Nice. That will be necessary. Great. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's see if I can do this silly quest now.
Yo.
It's kind of hard to see that he's missing the spear tip since there's that depth of field effect.
Yeah. Oh.
Near the well.
Oh. Oh.
What? I don't know, she seemed like she was really interested in doing quests.
Yeah. Ha.
That's funny.
Oh. Mm. Oh.
Gonna get to actually be a soldier.
Ha. Hey.
Capnut.
Huh? Oh. Ah. Oh.
Oh.
Thanks for the egg in this trying time.
Hey.
Alright, so this one didn't trigger a rift. Don't think there's any other ones in Castletown that I've accepted but not finished. There's got to be at least one more. Tile, Tornado Ghost, grilled fish, checking on the mother. Oh, there's all. Okay, I can check.
Yeah. Hey.
Take it to the King of Hyrule.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
It's gonna give Capnut a chance to be a hero.
Ha. Mm.
Ah, okay, thanks. So we'll do that, and then I'll see if I can scoop up the interesting quests y'all are talking about, and then we'll go do the final dungeon.
Oh. Oh.
Cool. Thanks for the help. Oop. Thought I was close enough, I was not. This one. Two. Fuck him up. Yeah, I need a Muldorm over here. That wasn't too bad. Sweet. Discounts, probably. Oh, that's pretty good. Although, aforementioned problem still exists. Guess I can have the Lionel out and do one thing. But I'd have to, like, swap to equip another thing at the same time, and hopefully one doesn't die. I guess the Lionel probably stays alive. Sweet.
Oh. Ah. Mm.
No problem, kid. Thanks for the 4-leaf clover.
Oh.
Mm. Mm.
Oh. Ooh. Oh.
Hmm.
Duty.
Duty.
Oh, sweet. Sick.
Oh.
Worth it.
Mm.
Actually, I like that outfit a lot. Her adventuring outfit's cool too. Okay. So there's something interesting here, so I'll check really quick. I already did a couple quests here. And in Seaside. Oh, this guy again. Been in there already. I don't think I've been in here. Okay. That's cool. Top off real quick. I don't think it lets me get away with just summoning these things, right? Well, I guess it does. That's funny. Oh, it's definitely cheesing this puzzle. It's funny. Ouch. Come on. I'm gonna get zapped, yeah. Okay. I'll blow him up, it's fine. Okay. Screw you, puzzle. Oh, side-scrolling version. That's interesting. Okay. That guy doesn't really work. I'm just doing regular boulders, ancient orb maybe. Ancient orb's actually nice because it can float in midair. It's 2. Nice. Come on. But I don't want that last one. I want them to touch each other here. Helps. They should merge here in theory. This guy going the long way around here. Oh, I thought they were gonna get close enough there, I guess not. Now they should merge? Question mark? Oh, I guess not. There we go. Oh, come on, any second now. He goes faster when you delete them. It's going all the way around now, jeez. Now they should merge. Come on, shoot him already. Can't shoot him while I'm climbing, annoyingly. I don't need the arrows. It's really hard to hit him here. I'm gonna top off as much as I can. Assume my guys who throw spears can hit him. Yes, they can. Okay. Perhaps the Lionel can hit him too. Throw your spears. Okay. A piece of heart. It's nice. I think I already did stuff over in Seaside Village, but I can check really quick. Oh, is it substantial? I figured it was just going to be something silly like smoothie ingredients. Since I got a piece of heart from that.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
It's the one you're talking about, I assume, is a custom boss fight. Was this not available to pull off before until I took the quests? I feel like when he does the spin attack, if there's anything behind him, a lot of the enemies really struggle with enemies getting behind them right after you summon them, otherwise. Nice. Eh. That's clever. Need to be closer to me is the problem. Okay. Almost. I'm not sure there's been a like. Big boy. Like a variant of a classic boss. Ouch. Yeah, this is the problem. It's like I can summon a little spinner guy, but then if I try to summon a second one while it's still alive, it prioritizes despawning the Lionel. Sure, it'd be nice to have like a loadout. That's cool. Just have it eat one of your triangles until you kill it. Or leave the room. Okay, bottle's cool. Okay. Which Gerudo quest is it? Lies. Oh, cool. Did it actually re-equip it for me? Damage reduced plus, okay. Okay, after that I'll go push the dungeon here. A lot of keys. Somebody wanted to see Tornado. Share my boyfriend with you.
No. Oh.
This one. Okay. Where's Monty Mole? Oops. That's cute. Oh, I was going the wrong way. Get more value out of their stealth system. Got it. Nice. Oh, cool. Silk pajamas. Oh, that's pretty helpful. Especially if that doubles it. Cool. All right. Progress. Let's go. Hey, thank you, tree.
Oh. Hmm? Hmm. Hmm.
Cool. Well, damn. Calling it the Prime Energy. I love the different Zelda games where they don't know what the Triforce is. That seems bad. Okay. Oh, you don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. You don't like that they're willing to mess around with the idea of the primordial evil being a thing that's not necessarily Ganon, not necessarily Vati, not necessarily Demise or whatever. Well, that's gross. Big arena in the back. Oop. Thanks. Bye, dog. Calculated. Oh, I really like when Final Dungeons incorporate stuff from everything else in the game. Always makes me happy. Lightning Swamp. And Lava Zone. Whoops. I feel like, I don't think there's a hard limit on that, but something about the timing means once you get too high, if you're not careful with it, they crash into each other. It's either you have to be really fast or you can't be too fast. Or you have to jump slightly every time you launch it. Where's my keys? Can I grab these ones? I can, I guess. Okay. Oh, but they don't fly. Okay, good to know. Oops. Ice keys would have worked. Hang on. Hey, it's Link. Zelda versus Zelda. Attack her directly, it seems like. I can, just the Lionel can't reach her, okay. I like the music here, it's cool. Keep trying, Lionel. I believe in you. There we go. Guess I've got Boomerang Boy, maybe? I haven't brought him out in a minute. He can do range attacks. I guess I can also use my Whiz Robes. Okay, let's do that. Ouch. Stop freezing my shit. Oh, here we go. Spookier, spookier. Cool Zolfos are nasty as hell. I should have gotten an extra fairy with my final bottle there, I forgot. It's gonna be bad, let's see. Shit! Oop, here we go. Well established. It's Link. Neither of them can talk. Okay, here you go. So do I like have a chance to go do one last round of upgrades? Okay. That's fine. Let me save first then. Link will just patiently stand there and wait for me. Sorry, your bombs suck. I didn't use them personally. Hopefully they're not necessary for the final battle. Actually surprised they didn't go with like letting Link talk since you're not playing as him. I played a couple games that have done that. Like in Earthbound, there's a couple parts where you can hear Ness talk. Null's body. I keep pausing to say height. This is cool working with ally Link essentially as another summon, basically. I feel like the thing to do would be to have to make an echo of him for the final battle. Height. And this should just be able to activate it, I think. Thanks for patiently nodding every time, Link. I appreciate that. Oops. Shit. Beat you, Link. At least I can still help him, that's nice. Help Link get over. Oops. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. There we go, nice. Twofer, nice. Go. Need help, Link? Here, bud. It's a little bit spooky to have that happen to you, but don't worry about it. Don't even trip, dog. Link, you gotta be better about dealing with this when this happens, okay? I know it's a little bit alarming, but just roll with it. It's fine. Maybe do an asymmetrical co-op game where one person is Link and one person is Zelda at some point. Hey. Sec. Hey, it's a long hallway. Jump. I'll let you jump first. Creepy. That's not good. Some people got away. Let's have all of the prime energy. Nah, dog. Nah. Gonna be a big eyeball, big dark Kirby boss. Oh, he looks like an evil tree. That's interesting. Well, that answers that. Get him, Link. You sure my Lionel does more damage than you, but that's cool. Sorry your arrows suck, dude. It's a cool fight. I like teaming up with Link. I think my favorite final boss fight in the series is probably Wind Waker. I think they do a good job of making it feel like a sword fight, and having to work with Zelda is a really neat touch. And that final cutscene when you beat him is really cool too. I think the cool orchestra hit thing it does whenever you clash in that game feels really good for that battle. Really impressed at how well the summoning gameplay works in this. I think it's all very dependent on crucial little game feel things, like how quickly the enemies attack when you spawn them, how responsive it is when you summon enemies in the first place. Bomb time? I might actually switch to Bomb Boy for a second, just 'cause I want to see how he is in comparison. He's doing a good amount of damage, seems like. You can despawn the bombs though, that sucks. Going in for that heart was a bad decision. Link, hold him off for a second. I gotta take a quick nap. Love this game. It's so silly. Okay. I'm back. Touches that goop, he goes down. Okay. Being Evil Tree is cool. It reminds me of Dragon Quest XI. Oh, we're side-scrolling? Cool. opportunity for my fish to work. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use fish here. That's cool. And Water Temple boss is back. That's cool. I like that these underwater upgrades remain relevant here. That's a nice touch. I didn't realize I needed water down here. Whoops. At least that doesn't like kill you super fast. Sea urchins. It's a very cool and surprising sequence, I think. That seems bad. Try bombs. Since he's so huge, I should be able to hit him with all of them. Oh, I love this. My favorite. Only when in the dungeon is a callback to everything else, when there's some kind of boss rush or a callback to the previous bosses. That's cool. That water mole enemy, or flying mole enemy, was really cool. What this really needs is for Link to have a health bar that I have to manage. I do not have to deal with that. This gives it a really solid soundtrack. Dark nuts. Ah. Thanks, Link. Freesh. Link. Help me, Link. Priorities, Link. Come on, bud. Thank you. get me that time. I got a lot of arms, I'll do bombs. I can probably hit a lot of them at the same time. Oh, nice. Evil Yetis. The last arm would be great. Nice job, Link. Oh, they got me. Thanks, Link, for having your priorities straight this time. I like that you're still able to pretty substantially help even if you get captured like that. You're not just screwed waiting for Link. I feel like even if we go back to playing as Link after this, I feel like Zelda should be contributing in the final boss like she did in Wind Waker from now on. It's much more interesting, I think. Bombs? Oh, it's a lot of Ganons. Cool. I like stacking bosses, that's cool too. I like that they had the Echo Ganon fight too, so you'd still get your Ganon fight. Link's just, I'm gonna chill with my shield up when this happens. Oh, do I need to like echo it or something? Supposed to do something to it. I need to use a table at the very end. That would be kind of funny. What do you want me to do here? Oh, I see. I'm supposed to pull it, right? Thing I forgot I can do. It gave me a second to remember that that's a button I can press. Oh, that's nice. To me. Nope. Oh no, sir. Cool. I like that when you free Link, it doesn't have him steal your thunder. He's like as helpful as Zelda is in the games where she occasionally helps in the final sequences. I need to get one where the Triforce of Courage gets corrupted. You leaving me, Tree? Turn the goddess to slumber. That Yeti had better be reunited with his brother in the credits, or it would be so bad. Yes, sir. You're gonna miss me. Even Tree has an emotional arc. Hey, yeah, because I learned thank you earlier in the story. That's cute. I like that. Bye. You just got usual raised eyebrows spooked as opposed to like tiny Muppet eyes spooked. I don't think we ever see that face from Zelda. Yay. That was funny. Cool. I really like this game. I have very few complaints, honestly. The one that I keep talking about is I don't really like the sword ability, and I think the main issue I have with it is the skin of it is that you turn into Link, which I think if they could have come up with anything else, she turns into Sheik, or she just uses the sword herself because fine, it's fine. Maybe she like uses magic to make it float in front of her if we're really worried about her physically using it, or worried about giving her a different identity from Link. But even that, I get where that came from. I think it came from they had this core mechanic of summoning, and there are a lot of summons that are super active. The Lionel felt very active because if you just summon him and let him run around, first he dies very quickly, and two, after he does his couple swings, he gets he like goes into an idle phase where he sprints around without attacking. So you're kind of encouraged to summon repeatedly to trigger the attacks. So I think that the actual core gameplay was really good. I think that this game would be stronger as a Zelda where you play as Zelda if you also played as Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom. I kind of came into this game just believing that that's true. Like that is my headcanon for Tears of the Kingdom, is that you should be playing as Zelda and that the dragon thing should be Link instead. Because then this feels like the natural next thing to do. Right, we're going to kind of follow up on some of the ideas from Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to give you this really impressive, super powerful tool set that lets you accomplish all these different things, and we're going to be okay if that breaks the game. We're going to be okay giving you a spider at the very beginning of the game that lets you climb over everything, right? That's an interesting idea. I think it's very risky. I think it worked pretty well for the most part. The main thing I came into this being really concerned about is like, oh, is it going to suck that, you know, the player is going to discover one or two optimal echoes and then not use the rest of the roster? And I think actually that's fine. Like I said, what it ended up feeling like more to me was like playing a Souls game and picking the spear or the greatsword or whatever, and, you know, finding a niche with the abilities and spells that you enjoy, and that niche feeling pretty unique to you and pretty different from what other people are experiencing when they play. I imagine this game is more valuable to watch on stream or to watch your like friends and family play, because it's got to be really exciting to see them come at it from a completely different direction, right? I think this thing they have on the screen here, that dream system, I didn't mess around with it terribly much, but I think that there's a lot of potential for that. I think if they are going to make a sequel to this, the right way to do it would be to make a Zelda maker, like say, okay, we released this game, this showed everybody how the ecosystem works, we're going to make a Zelda maker now that's built around the ecosystem. And I think you could still call that a Zelda game. I've been concerned for a long time about them making a Zelda maker, because I'm like, well, what do you do, right? Okay, you can play as Link, fine, and you can make a dungeon where you get the bomb bag or something, but you're just going to be recreating, you know, Nintendo Zelda dungeons over and over. It's going to be really hard to find space to make a new novel thing. But I think there's enough crazy mechanics in this that are just sort of introduced casually in this game that if you made a Zelda maker, people could, by restricting what echoes were available to you, make some really compelling, interesting content. And I think that they could put that game out and they could do like they did with Mario Maker 2 and have like a pack of 100 Nintendo sanctioned levels to give people ideas for things to do. But to me, where you go from here, and I don't know if Nintendo would be willing to do this, but it would be to make a game like this that's significantly more restricted. So it's the same idea, but there's a lot of dungeons where, like, in this dungeon, you could only use the echoes of the stuff you find in the dungeon, right? And that way you can have, you can kind of get the fun experience that you get in a dungeon of, when you get the bomb bag, now suddenly all the bombable walls in the dungeon are available to you, right? You can do that a lot more frequently. Instead of that being like one pivotal upgrade, you could get like 7 or 8 echoes that totally change the things you're able to interact with. I think that could potentially be kind of interesting. And then maybe you have an overworld where you have all of the tools available to you, but the dungeons are a little bit more restricted. Yeah. My only fear is this game did such a good job of exploring its own design space. I'm not sure you could just make Echoes of Wisdom 2 and say anything new without making some really substantial mechanics changes. There's not really a lot of new monsters to add that aren't already covered by this game. They pretty much got all of it that I can think of. Yeah, randomizers would be amazing. If someone could put a randomizer together for this game, I would love Nintendo to get ahead of that if they've even paid attention at all to notice like Link to the Past randomizers. This game would rule as a randomizer. And I think it would also be really solid if they were able to add more of those like dream sequences where, you know, you're limited on what echoes you're allowed to have, or some of them are explicitly disabled or whatever. It felt really good to solve some of the puzzles in ways that you weren't supposed to. I thought that was neat. I thought the storytelling did a really good job. I was a little bit worried about Link kind of showing up Zelda, especially once you unlock him, but I felt very active in that final boss fight. I felt like I was doing substantially more damage and was a much more useful character than Link helping me there. It was kind of unfortunate when you have the sword mode that when you activate sword mode, you're like, damn, I just wish I could do this all the time, because this is a bit more effective for dealing with a lot of minor problems. But I guess to me, the game was not really at all about combat sequences, and I got to a point where I just stopped doing combat, right? If I already had the echo from a monster and there was no reason for me to kill an enemy, I just didn't bother most of the time. And I think that's fine. I feel like enemies are supposed to be like an obstacle for you to overcome, which might mean avoiding them as opposed to fighting them. I think that's kind of on brand for what they're going for. Oh no, I did? Shoot. Yeah, I didn't even see it on the screen there. I'll look at it in the VOD. You see Nintendo reacting at randomizers at all, it'll be in the form of a lawsuit. That's unfortunate. This would be a great game to make a roguelike spin-off. If you could start the run in like a kind of random dungeon area where we've done some testing to know that we've given you the right, keep wanting to say souls, we've given you the right echoes that you can technically solve it. You could get some really lucky ones early on if you're able to beat them that could help you further on into the run. I think it could be a really cool idea. I'm very happy to see dungeons come back in this game. I like Tears of the Kingdom. I played it a lot. The gameplay in that game was top notch. I hated the story. I thought it was so bad. I thought the voice acting was bad. I thought the cutscenes were bad. I think the idea that the dragon twist thing was a cool idea. But other than that, it didn't work for me. And it was fine because I don't really care about story in Zelda games. They're not about that. They've never been about that, right? But this one actually, I think, had a pretty nice story. It was cute. It was emotionally charged. It had heart. You know, there was usually some kind of heroic thing that's a minor thing that Zelda's doing before she just goes in the dungeon and completes all the bullet points. Yeah, I could do a Link versus Zelda Switch. That could be interesting. I think there's a couple things they could do. I definitely want to see more stuff like this. I want to see if they have more ideas for ways to distinguish Zelda from Link. I don't particularly mind that her abilities are external to her being, because everything that Link does is external to his being. Like, what does Link do without his Master Sword and his bomb bag and his, arrows? He's a guy who rolls and yells a lot, right? So in similar fashion, Zelda is a lady who spins around and goes hup a lot. But aside from that, like, I could imagine, I guess I should specify that I could see someone having a bad time with this game if they pick things that are good enough but don't feel good to use and play through to the end of the game with it. I could see that being kind of frustrating. Like, if I was still using snakes or something, I think getting a little bit more player feedback, I know it's probably anathema to Nintendo to give you something like damage numbers, but the Lionel is such a substantially more effective summon just in terms of how much damage it does with each swing than anything else. And you can tell that that's happening, but it would be a lot easier to tell if, if I could see a 16 pop up, and then when I spawn 6 of my little blade spinner guys, each one of them hits for 1. I'd be like, oh, okay. So 16 is more than 6. Cool. The great game is a first entry to the series for a younger audience. Yeah. I think they structured it in such a way that you're not going to get super stuck. It's much more puzzly, but it's not brutally puzzly. I know, I thought it was really good. I think I would put this up there among my favorite Zeldas so far. It was really neat exploring the world map. I don't think if I have outstanding critiques before I wrap here. I did kind of feel like the cookies could have been better. I was a little bit bummed out about being rewarded for exploration. There were a couple things that were nice. It was cool to get pieces of heart. It was cool to get the mic crystals, I guess. But like I said, I think if they had distributed the summoning discounts through the world, and there's like one particular cave, when you complete this cave, it gives you a discount to the Moblin Boomerang guy, right? I think that would make exploration feel a lot more satisfying. A lot of the chests in this game have rupees in them, and who gives a shit? Like, I didn't really even find that much to spend rupees on, other than the accessory slot increases. And I think that even if you didn't give a shit about most of those, I would be much more excited finding a unique discount for, one summon in the game in a cave. Even if I didn't have that summon yet, I'd be like, oh, that enemy's in the game? I got to go find that one. That'll be exciting when I get it. It would feel rewarding to do each piece of individual content instead of it just being, yeah, you should do this for its own sake, and it'll give you a red rupee or whatever. Yeah, I think that they could come up with some stuff. I think that there's interesting enough material here. I think the idea of discounting summons is a really cool one because it can really substantially change. You saw how once I had enough pips that I could summon 2 tiles, that completely changed how the tile worked. And it was true for like the water ability as well. And I am actually quite impressed with how well the summons worked. Like, I really thought that was going to suck, that I was just going to be standing around. But yeah, we'll see. I hope that this game does well, and I hope Nintendo doesn't get spooked out of doing this again, because I thought a great time with it, and I think it's a good sign for Zeldas to come. I would rather they make 20 of these or 2 of these than 10 years making another Breath of the Wild. I like Breath of the Wild. I think it's something they should do occasionally. They should have a team that's dedicated to making it once a decade. But I miss having a cute little 2D Zelda that came out every year and a half. Those were good times. So bring that back, please. Yeah, an actual game of Scribblenauts. That's an interesting way to describe it. Good game. Had a good time with it.